Well, hello and welcome to the first Betway ECricket Challenge. Now, with cricket around the world being put on hold, we've decided to get the best players and get them to take on one another in the virtual world. Now, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you here to what is set to be very fun and full of laughs. I'm joined on the desk by the one and only Mr. Mark Hatcher, a.k.a. Onset. Now, I've put down in my notes here, wicketkeeper and batsman. Is that still playing or retired?
Unfortunately, that is currently retired.
OK.
But you never know. There's always a chance maybe to move over to the virtual pitch a little bit like the players are right now. So super excited to see these guys play against each other and get the action underway.
Yeah, of course. Plunkett and Glenn Maxwell. Now, this is set to be very, very exciting. You're looking forward to this one?
Yeah, of course I am. I mean, I play the game a lot myself. Obviously, a huge cricket fan, and to see, you know, Australia versus England in any kind of format, it's always a proposition and something to look forward to. But to see that, you know, players who are so highly skilled in the real world go up against each other on the virtual pitch is just going to be fascinating to watch.
Indeed. Let's just see how much practice they put into the game. Also, let me introduce you to another member of the team, and I'm so excited to have her with us. England Women's World Cup 2009 winner, ECricket. You're with us there in your sort of memorabilia room, it looks like.
Well, there's a reason for this, because my study is incredibly untidy and there's a lot of crap that's built up on the shelves, so I've had to like hide it with all this stuff. So hopefully it looks a lot better than what it would look like. Okay,
now are you going to be, obviously our pundit today, are you going to be quite ruthless, or are you going to sort of take it back a notch?
I'd like to be ruthless. You know, you've got to call it as you see it, but we'll just have to see. I know that one of these players is very experienced in terms of gaming, the other one not so much, so might have to tread lightly. We'll see. It's a 1 versus 1v1, that's the best way to say it, a 5-over game in this, and I tell you what, the format's there, it'll be juicy, but it's time to meet our first, obviously, competitor, obviously part of the 2019 World Cup winning team. It's the one and only Mr. Plunkett. Look at him there in a rather very tidy lounge. Are you in your lounge, Liam?
I am, yeah. I've just polished and stuff for you guys.
Perfect. Well, listen, Liam, obviously during that World Cup 2019, taking wickets of the likes Quinton de Kock, Chris Gale, Virat Kohli, to name but a few, and Kane Williamson in the World Cup final. Are you looking forward to bowling out Glenn Maxwell today?
I'm a lot more nervous today. There was a lot of time by ourselves lately. First sort of interaction I've had, so it's going to be a bit nerve-wracking. But yeah, I'm excited to get Maxie out. I've had him out a few times before, so let's again. Before
we get him up and have a chat to Glenn, what's your history with Glenn Maxwell? Is there a bit of a rivalry?
Not really. I mean, playing against him, when you play England versus Australia, obviously it's a massive rivalry. I've played against Yorkshire against Lancashire, but I've also played with him or Delhi, played with him for Yorkshire and also Melbourne Stars, so I know Glenn quite well, so good to get him.
Let's meet the man himself, Glenn Maxwell. Mark's spoken there. He said how you should approach this game. Welcome to the show, Betway's first ever ECricket Challenge. How are you feeling knowing that you've got the support of Mark there?
Yeah, no, it's nice to have some support. You come into these things, there's a bit of an unknown. I don't know if Liam's been practicing or not. And yeah, so we've only had the game for a short amount of time, and there's so many unknowns coming to this. And Liam obviously being a middle overs bowler, and self being a middle order slogger, probably match up pretty well against each other.
Yeah, $1 million for the Mumbai Indians. You can see it right here, right here. Questions for Glenn Maxwell. Well, the obvious question, are you going to play a reverse sweep first ball?
Yeah, look, I've thought about my tactics for today. It kept me up last night. I haven't had sleep in a couple of days, so I've been thinking about it, but I'm just going to wait to see what sort of tactics he goes with. Whoever he opens bowling with. If he opens bowling with a spinner, I can almost guarantee it.
I cannot wait to get into the action. Representing Lancashire, we have Glenn Maxwell, and for Surrey, it's Plunkett. This is the first ever Betway ECricket Challenge.
Are you going to edit your team?
I'm going to put me in it, 100%. Probably bat number 3 today.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have been in it before, so
I definitely wasn't.
Squeeze yourself in there.
Too busy winning the World Cup last year. Okay. There's a guy batting number 2 for Surrey called Martin Sledgehammer.
Here's the first ball of the innings, and it is up in the air. This could be the worst possible start for Glenn Maxwell, and it is. Just disappointment, devastation on the face of Glenn Maxwell.
We don't need him. We don't need them, mate. Keaton Jennings, get him out of that team. Adelaide Oval, what a beautiful place.
Oh, Lorenzo Lake, one of the greats in Lancashire.
Oh, that's that. Is that
what a record he's got as well? Come on, Lorenzo.
Short ball here.
That's a C.
No.
Oh, indecision there. Not sure what's
nervy
going
moment
on.
there.
Very nervy indeed, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
Best possible start for Surrey.
How do you
How'd
pick your next bowler anyway?
Go into options and tactics, and then pick someone terrible and let me smack them.
Still no runs on the board. Oh, is that going to be another wide? Is the umpire going to let that one go?
Oh, here we go.
Struggling with the pace a bit at the moment.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not wasting my time with that. we could be here all night just for Liam to finish his first over.
The umpire's having more work to do at the moment than the batsman is.
I'm going to turn it back and not even play this ball.
No, you get Steve like that.
Oh, that's a heck of a
Could be
shot.
out there.
It's up in the air.
Oh, he's dropped it.
Is he going to be taking it? He's dropped it.
We'll take two, thank you.
You've had all sorts so far, Maxie. Where's this going to go?
Pulled his calf. He's done.
He's pulled up lane. He's pulled up lane. He's pulled up lane. He's going off. Look at him. He's had enough. That left thingy, don't touch it.
What do you mean, don't touch it?
Just don't touch it.
Damien, nice.
Now he only got a game because he
Sam.
said that he was Adam Burgess' cousin. So I heard that's the same way Sam Curran got his gig with Surrey. Come on.
I think we finally made it through to a fresh over here, Tom.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's a good shot, man.
Could that be going all the way?
About time.
He's stronger than the wicket. Oh, that is crunched. I reckon I might get 660 this over. He's going around, not with this.
Oh. Change up. Change of angle.
This could go absolute anyway.
The left arm round the wicket now. Back to that consistent line we saw in the first over.
I think probably 1.3, I think.
Back over the wicket now. Short again. Another pull shot.
Yeah,
So this one is going to go for 4.
Now, Maxie's usually pumping this over deep mid-wicket.
Short here from the spinner. Here's a little reverse sweep out to the cover boundary. Another one. More good cricket all round.
We're just accumulating here. I think we've probably got enough. Is there a chance to declare in this game?
No, you've definitely got enough. My best was 21, so.
What have I got now?
What's a good score? What's a good score in a 5-over game?
I think
I'm thinking.
Oh, Maxie.
Oh, he's gone! Oh, it's a mistake. It's a huge mistake. He's wandered out of his crease. Unbelievable stuff.
I got excited by the helicopter. I was like, I must have hit that.
Talk us through that one then, Glenn. What happened there?
You can't give Ben Falk, the best keeper in England, a chance to do that. You know what I mean?
I didn't mean to play a helicopter, and then when I saw it, I started laughing and accidentally pushed the run button, and unfortunately by then it was too late. And let's be honest, The sledgehammer deserves a wicket. He's been by far their best player.
Just to let everybody know who's watching this, in the top right hand
Oh,
of the
my
screen,
God.
we can see where Glenn is looking to hit the ball, can't we,
Drifting
with the
it.
yellow?
Yeah, we can. We can see where the ball's being bowled, essentially, and the different colour indicator shows what length it is. So you have a full length, you have a very full length, kind of your Yorker length. You have the green, which is seen as a good length, and then you have your red, which is seen as short. So that's kind of an indication to the batsman of where the ball is going to be going and what shot you should play in comparison to it. You see a good length ball here, and he's absolutely clobbered it, but has he got enough of it?
What a grab.
He hasn't. He's grabbed it over his shoulder. That's another wicket.
Catching pigeons at mid-on. Big guy.
Is that Sledgehammer or Jay Dernbach?
Sledgehammer's bowling.
Sledgehammer. That was a good catch. Jeez, he's putting in the hard yards.
Always difficult with the ball coming over your shoulder like that.
I think it's time for Maxi to go now. Too much milking. Time for some boundaries.
Nah.
Oh, beautiful drift.
Oh, he's got
And
longer
Edwin's just
again.
It's gone to review.
Surely not.
Oh,
Easy.
Gee,
I wouldn't say he's made it
That's a
back in
miss.
what would be called a
I think this could be
technically
not
correct
out.
way,
This,
but
this could be out. This is out.
is his foot up?
His foot is up. Watch this. Is out.
It's been given! It's been given! Twice. Glenn Maxwell's been caught
my
wandering.
All out. Boys are all out.
Had enough.
For Lancashire, Glenn Maxwell managed to post a score of 24 for 5. Will that be enough? Well, we'll wait to see Liam Plunkett's reply. In the meantime, let me tell you that there's more cricket coming your way, courtesy of Betway ECricket Challenge. 2 more legends of the game will be joining us. You will not want to miss it. Hopefully, that's given Liam Plunkett enough time to put his pads on. Let's go and join the guys now.
Jay Roy.
Nah, that's too slim for Jiro.
Yeah. Look at Jay Roy. Look at that head.
What?
Look at that triple XL helmet.
So.
Shot.
What's that?
Beautiful straight drive down the ground.
Filled it.
Can he beat the man? He can't. Is he going to get back for the second
He's
run?
run out.
No, just about.
Take the bails off.
He's been
Here we
He
go.
would have practiced all night. He would not have slept. Sledgehammer.
Yeah, I said against my
Sledgehammer.
12-year-old nephew. Bowled me out twice for under 20s.
A lot of talk about Martin Sledgehammer coming into the game. Can he deliver now? That's the big question.
Come on, Sledgy.
Oh, he's a quick single.
It's going to have to be quick here.
Oh, he's
Oh,
missed.
he's missed! Oh, you have to say, maybe there could have been 2 run-outs in the first 2 balls.
And what about that run out, Maxi? You usually hit those 9 out of 10, don't you?
Yeah, wasn't that just garbage? I'm not sure about my fielding there. That's got to be Plum.
Oh, he's running again here.
Oh, he's in.
Somehow
What is
gets
this
over it again. Looks like they're targeting. Maybe he's got a fielder that he's targeting here a little bit. Thinks he can get a quick single every single time.
I'm going to have to change a fielder there. Here he is. Plum.
Oh, it's a beautiful
That's
shot.
a shot. Run then.
There's a man out there, though.
What?
I tell you what, Mark and Isha, when you've got such a small run score on the board, you've got to be
Tell
better
you
in the
what.
field, haven't you?
Yeah, you need to be able to take your chances when they come to you.
World of trouble here.
I've been impressed by the way that Liam's got about this, though. It's a very measured approach. Knows it's a small target, doesn't have to take any risks. Just working it around the ground quite nicely at the moment.
Tell you what.
Ooh, well bowled.
What's going on there?
It's an appeal when it's out. It's hitting foot on the pad.
Oh, hit the middle of my butt.
Who needs, it's the best thing to do there is take the fielders out of the equation, just bowl nice, full and straight, ask the question of the umpire.
Go on, review it.
I think we're seeing a review here as well.
Good.
Be over. Be over.
Oh, no. Fair delivery. That's where he's banking it. Oh, let's look at Snicko or Edjo.
Going down that.
Boom.
Ooh, what do we reckon? What do we reckon? See him on the full.
He was so
Is
late
it sliding
onto that.
down?
He was that late, he played it next week.
My internet connection stopped for that tiny bit of a second, though.
I'm pretty sure it didn't. Let's look at Snicker here. Oh, look at the tats. The tats are red hot.
Look at that. New Balance.
The mustache is a bit warm as well. That's crashing.
All right, hurry up.
3.
This is the big one, ball tracking. What's it saying? I reckon that might be going down.
That's
It
sliding,
was
man.
a dead Seriously, what's going on here?
Go down.
Here we go.
Sorry, that might have been me.
Go on.
Impact in line.
Boom.
Wicket hitting. Oh.
It's deviated.
Got it.
That was like,
Right decision,
a
ref.
cutter.
So there's the first
ref.
wicket down. Umpire gives
Michael
it.
Goff umpire. That Michael Goff umpire in there.
See you, J-Roy.
The spinners on. This is where the first innings changed a little bit. A little push down the ground.
No!
Oh, he's gone.
Why is he running?
Surely he's got to be.
Yes!
Surely he's
Got
out.
him. He's got him.
Keep a peel.
No.
Yeah.
He's pulling it back here.
Down the other end.
That was a low total, Tom, you have to say.
Finally,
Quick wickets.
they've started. They're not making it easier for themselves, the fielders, but they're doing the job here. The sledgehammer is
And Martin
gone.
Sledgehammer is gone as well, the danger man. Tell you what, a couple of boundaries here, though, and this could become a lot closer very quickly. Another appeal here.
You're used to peeling for everything. That tash on that thing.
Liam, we know how much of an amazing
He's gone
bowler.
for a
There's another
review as
review.
well. Hit him on the pad
out.
again. Surely that's too high. Surely that's
That
too
is
high.
plum. That is plum, ref. Oh, wasted my review.
Feels
They
reminiscent.
don't know how.
Let's just have a look at it. Replay. Then put off. Really rub it in. Umpire's call. Oh,
yeah.
my
Yeah.
God.
That's what happens
No,
when you
the
waste
first
your
time
review.
that's
Crashing
Yeah.
them, ref.
We saw that in Headingley last year in the Ashes.
What happened then?
Oh, big shot.
Catch it.
He's got him.
Has he beaten the man? He hasn't. It's a wicket.
Taken.
Lorenzo gets the breakthrough. Well done, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo Lake has been a game changer since he's come on. He's blocked it.
He's
take his curse.
dotting
Gonna
up.
play it.
It's not a test
None.
match.
Oh, we're off. Look at him. What a haircut. Formerly a Surrey player. Pen has been poached by the Lancashire boys.
Just timing's all wrong.
Folksy. Oh, hold on, let's just have a look at this. I reckon this is missing leg. I'll put so much spin on that.
Oh, my word. The umpire gave it.
Maybe don't bowl any on the stumps.
Leave it. I said leave it.
Leave it. It's a good ball, that.
Yeah, you're a good chance to nick it.
I don't want you
Yeah,
charity
it's ball.
here, mate.
Yeah, are you sure?
Is this in the spirit of the game, Mark?
I mean, maybe that could be brought into question afterwards, but the way that Plunkett's really struggling to get hold of the ball at the moment is maybe, it's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
I'm
Just get
doing
that
the
score.
old. I'm doing the old Scothic leave. It looks like I'm playing it, and I'm just beside it.
Just pulling the bat inside.
Go on,
He's
then.
hit it and he's gone. He's made contact and he's run.
There you
There
go.
is a
There you
run
go,
on the board. He let him pick up one there.
Nice one.
Straight and full.
There's another
Give
appeal
it.
though.
Put everyone out in the misery.
He's given it. He's given it.
Great call. Well done, Dicko. You are a champion. That mustache is worth its weight in gold. Well done.
He looks dejected there, Liam. Are you all right?
Disappointed with myself. 1 by 14.
It all started so well for you. You were rotating the strike. You were getting things moving.
We both
Well,
quite
I
happy with my bowling performance. I need some more. I need to get back in the net. That 6 hours I practiced last night. Yeah.
Sledgehammer was a huge disappointment.
At the end of that 5-over battle, obviously Glenn Maxwell coming out on top. Glenn, final thoughts on that win? Did you enjoy it, the experience, bragging rights against Liam Plunkett now?
Yeah, certainly. I've had bragging rights over him for a while now, but it's nice to sort of get it official and have some witnesses to see that as well.
Mark, what did you make of Glenn's performance? He was very confident throughout, wasn't he?
Yeah, full of confidence, and quite rightly so. I think the moment that he hit the maximum, the 6, I think that's the game changer, wasn't it? We had 2 boundaries in that first innings, and that was kind of the difference between the two as far as the score was concerned. So it just shows if you can get a hold of a few shots, then you can get runs of the ball quickly, especially in the short format that we're playing. So I think that's maybe where the game was decided.
Yeah, and Liam, obviously now for you, obviously more hours on the game to pick up your skills. When will the next fitness video be coming out from you, Liam?
Probably now. I'm going to punish myself now. I'm really disappointed with it. I mean, Maxie was terrible and I was worse than him, you know. So
there you have it. Glenn Maxwell, the champion over Liam Plunkett. 24 for 5 was good enough for the win. He will be feeling very jubilant and happy right now. And a player that knows exactly what that feeling's like is the former England captain, all-round legend. It's the one and only Mr. Michael Vaughan who joins us. Look at that, sir. You'll know exactly how Glenn Maxwell's feeling right now, feeling very happy, reminiscent of that 2005 regaining the Ashes. He should feel right to be celebrating hard now.
Yeah, can you just explain to me the scores again? Glenn Maxwell scored 24 for 5.
Yeah.
What did Liam Plunkett get?
14, I think it was.
10.
Sorry, 10.
10.
10. I'm giving him too much credit.
He's having a bad time of it, Liam. He's in isolation on his own with his wife in America. He's getting hammered by Glenn Maxwell on a PSP. He lost his England place a few months ago. He's having a stinker.
Now, throughout the day, we've had Isha go with us. Isha, I want to find out your highlights from today's action.
Yeah, well, there were a few, but I'm going with the Jason Roy dismissal. Played the shot of his life. It was a beautiful cover drive. He just played it about 10 days too late.
All right, well, listen, Isha, we thank you so much for joining us today. Double checking, though, because I feel like it's good for admin-wise. You'll be back for the next one, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's great to hear, Isha, that you'll be joining us for the next Betway ECricket Challenge. Thank you very much for today. And thank you very much to Mark Hatcher as well. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back very soon with 2 more legends of the game going head-to-head in the Betway ECricket Challenge. In the meantime, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
This could be the worst possible start for Glenn Maxwell, and it is. Plunkett's coming strong.
It's time for Maxie to go now.
Well, this could be out.
struggling big time, to be honest.
Oh, we're off. Look at him. What a haircut.